Hey everyone, welcome to this week's video. So this week I'm going to show you how to properly pose a baby in a basket, specifically a round basket. I'm going to show you what to use, how to transition baby from after you've wrapped them or if they're just in your arms, how to transition them into a basket and what to use so they're safely posed in there and nicely curled instead of nice and straight if it's a round basket. So I'm going to show you exactly how to do that. So first of all, we're just going to talk about round baskets. Now I love round baskets because I find the baby looks super cute in there, nice and curled. But a lot of, especially newborn photographers starting out new, struggle to get the baby nice and curled in like they are in the womb. So with round baskets, it really can help you do that. And I know it can be a struggle because you end up wrapping them and they're very straight and it's hard to actually, curl them in something round like this. So I use a lot of face towels or cloth nappies, if you want to call them, to actually help me pose the baby. So I grabbed my favorite milk dough bowl and what I've got some cloth nappies there or face towels, and I have my baby here as well just to demonstrate for you. Okay, firstly what I like to do is to start off with something in the middle of the bowl so it doesn't slip. So I don't have a non-slip mat for this one, and this bowl is quite shiny and slippery, so I'll put something just on the base there just to hold everything together. And then what I might do is I might roll up one of these just to roll them up, put it there so where I'm going to put the head, and maybe get another one as well just from the top there. I'll start to adjust it once I put the baby inside. So then I like to start off with just some padding in there, so I might get something that's not going to show and something thick like this wool blanket and just put it there. Now you've noticed that where the head's going to sit, it's a bit further high up there. So, and then I'm going to curl from the head her body like that. So I'm going to use my doll to demonstrate, but first I'm going to use just this felt that I'm going to put, because this is the color that I want to photograph. So I want to tuck it in there. You can do it however you like. Just for the purpose of this demonstration, I'm just going to show you. And then what I've done is, so I can show you how I'm curling the baby in. Now this isn't a real baby, so if it was a real baby, it's really easy to curl baby without a wrap. So I've wrapped her like this. So that's how nice and curled she is. Now I've put this on top of her head, just it looks nice and it can support her as well. Then what I do is once I wrap the baby, or you can have the baby naked, I try and get them into position. So if say she wasn't wrapped, I'd have her hands in place and her legs, and I'd hold her with supporting her from the back as well. Just hold her head against her hand, her arm there, and just swaddle her until she's nice and calm. And then I don't straight away pop her in there. You got to move the baby slowly. So from my hands down into the bowl there, and I just sort of squeeze her through. So see how I've noticed now that's too high for her? So I might just lift one out, and then later we can just figure out what's best for her. So she looks nice and wrapped like that already. I'm going to just pop her in there. She doesn't need a lot because she's nice and wrapped anyway, but I'm just going to create a hole. Now this doll is quite a big baby, so usually babies are either her size or smaller, just depends how old they are. So I'm going to put that around her head because she looks lovely like that. And then what I like to do is I don't like to keep them flat on their back unless I'm taking a shot from the top. If I'm taking a side angle, I'll just come in and move the baby up a bit so you can see her on an angle. It doesn't look as good in the video. So what I would do is I would take a shot from there and then a shot from there. And then what I would do is I'd come around this way and take a shot from there as well. So that way you get different angles. And this is why it's good to move the head as much as you can this way so it's straight as much as you can, but keep in mind it all depends on the baby. So some babies don't like it, some babies you just got to support them, and some babies don't mind at all. So it really just depends, and you'll start to learn what's best for each baby. So I'm going to make sure her hands are under her chin, and then that's all you have to do. Just take a shot like that, and then you're good to go. So that's how you just curl a baby in a prop. Make sure the legs are together, hands are together, and head by the arms. And then the best way to get it curled is to wrap the baby, especially if baby is awake and not wrapped. You want to wrap them so that way they're nice and curled, and that way they squish together, so they're in place. Some babies won't be in place without a wrap, so it makes it hard. But if you're starting out, I would always suggest wrap the baby this way, so baby sits in there nice and easy for you. So that's the side, and then I'll put it back up and I'll take a shot from the top there. So as you can see, just from the top, it looks pretty good. If you have any questions, make sure you leave me a comment below. And remember, go download my newborn session guide, because I go in depth on from the time you get an inquiry right up until the client leaves and what to do after they leave. So I talk about everything in between. So if you want to learn more, go and make sure to download it. It's totally free. And make sure you take a screenshot of once you've downloaded it and share it with me over on Instagram at Photography by Rochelle. So until then, guys, thank you all for watching the weekly videos. I'll catch you next time. Until next week, if you have any questions, leave them below and I'll catch you there. See you.